You're listening to another Woodshop podcast, the okayest podcast of its type. Your hosts are Daniel Dunlap of Daniel Dunlap Woodworks, Peter Kapar of Petree's Workshop, and Braden Boakes of Littlebug Woodworking. You can find them as well as the podcast on your favorite social media channels.
Welcome to episode 289 of another Woodshop podcast, where we're hitting that point in the fiscal year where we start to think about a career change. I'm honestly thinking about becoming a stay-at-home dad and a trophy wife and, send Emma to the mines. Dan is hanging up his G code and making a jump to X code with his new venture in app development. And Braden loves managing Dan so much, he's going full speed on content creator agent. Oh, wait, that's his agent. He wants to be a content creator agent. Anyways, what's going on, boys?
Was that a slip up or was that part of the script?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, right. You don't have a script.
Just like John Krasinski.
Yes.
I get it.
I don't.
That's an
Explain
office
it
joke.
at length.
I get it. No.
Well, you see, when an office loves a mediocre TV show very much.
What about when a group of people love a mediocre audio experience podcast?
Ooh.
Dan?
Our patrons.
There we go.
That
Look
was
at
a
that.
great segue. That was
Wow.
fantastic.
That's how you manage them, Braden. That's how you Asian.
You really need to stop saying Asian. We have one new patron.
What?
Joshua Calhoun from Frankenstein Woodworks.
Whoa.
Thank you for joining the Meh Army.
I wonder if that's a play on words. If he just works from like scrap wood. Right?
Oh, I see what you did there.
Yeah.
Possibly.
Yeah.
Possibly.
He could call all his products monsters. Frankenstein's monsters.
I make monster boards and monster shelves and monster tables. They're regular size.
Frankenstein was the doctor, not the monster.
Oh, that's a good point.
Braden obviously knew that because that's what he was alluding to. Anyway,
I've read a book.
I don't read books, but I do read VIP names, and they are as follows. Against the Grain and the Grave is Brandon Finney.
Like that.
I'm not sure what that means, but we're going to roll with it. Braden keeps telling Dan it's jobbering time. Is Luke Schmidt.
Nice. I like that. That was funny.
It's jobbering time. Don't ever say that to me. Eric Mark Vicka from Mark Vicka Designs. Wait, what? Is still Wesley Miller. Dan's Pavlonian poop shoot is still Mike over at DM Works.
You got him trained, boys.
Jeremy Johnstone. Platt Valley Woodworks is our man Greg.
G Money.
Speaking of Greg's, we got Greg over at G&M Design Co.
G Cash.
Scotty Crabtree from Crabtree Creative. Dominic over at The Crafty Sloth. Sean Renshaw from Native Woodworking. Nick at NSM Woodcraft. Please don't corrupt Evan. Continues to be Chris over at Homefront Woodworks. I believe that's a rollover from last week when we had Evan from Evan's
We
Woodshop.
behaved,
We did, actually, surprisingly well.
but the post show. Dan wasn't there. He had to poop.
Shocking. Back to the Gregs is Greg Bennett over at Windy Acres Works. Nick Daniel from Nick P. Daniel. Another Greg at GTD Woodworks.
G Crypto.
Yeah. Jeremy Claybaugh from J. Claybaugh Woodworking. Oh no, Alex.
Do we have to bleep it? Is this the first time we have to not read the name?
I'm gonna change a word, but he used a different word, okay?
Okay.
She's not a promiscuous moose. She's just working her way through college.
That's a nice nod to the pre-show. I'll allow it.
I forget what that was even about. Frankly.
I don't
Think
know.
about it while I continue to read names. John Herbolsheimer over at Living Lath Woodworks. Nick Vreeland from the Envy Wood Shop.
It was the Vermouth Straith. But the other word?
Yes. Jared LaPuma at LL Builds Woodworking. Tyler Booth from TYG Makes. Henry Lutens from Manfreda Wood. El Jefe from Maker's Way. Victor from Whim Designs. Phoning it in until I get a raise. Continues to be Nick Brim Woodworking. New name that is super funny is Max Reed at Reed Design Co. Bill Burkle at WTB Woodworking. Ed Mancini from Mancini Woodworking. Chris at Chris Will Make. I always feel smarter after listening to AWP. How ironic is it that I slipped up saying that name? Anyway, that's James over at Trash Panda Woodworking. Justin Bailey from Campfire Woodworks, not Studios. John Grubb at Grub Make, rounding out the names. That is your VIP patrons for the 2026 season.
This week.
So nice.
That's what I meant by 2026 season, this week. If you want to join any level of our patronage, you can go to iloveawp.com and get signed up there. That'll take you directly to our Patreon page. Braden has things he will add here now.
Do you guys know that in 2.5 short months, more like 1.5, 1.75 months.
When you think about it, it's like less than a month.
When you do the math, it's like next week, pretty much.
Basically, you don't count weekends, you don't count sleeps.
No. Yep. We are going to be putting on an event that is, it's for the patrons, but also for everybody else. But you get an extra bonus high five if you're a VIP patron.
Ooh.
We are coming up on the Midwest Maker Meetup in Omaha, Nebraska at Omaha Woodco, hosted by Another Woodshop Podcast.
That's this podcast.
That's us.
That's us.
When were you going to tell me?
Well, we were going to tell you the day of. We were going to get almost the exact amount of output.
This is how I find out.
Yeah. So if you have nothing going on in May, or you do have things that you want to ignore in May, you should definitely come and check out the Midwest Maker Meetup in Omaha, Nebraska. We're going to have tons of fun on the 16th of May at Omaha Woodco. We're going to have rides, attractions, a petting zoo.
No, those will be in the city. We won't be hosting them.
Oh, yeah. Got it.
You have to get your own ride from the airport. There is a zoo. No petting allowed, unless you're talking about the petting zoo, which is a strip club. And then I don't know what the last one was. Attractions. We are an attraction, though. I'll take that.
We are an attraction.
Yeah.
But yeah, if you go to Eventbrite, you can actually find the event now, and you can reserve a ticket. They're free, and they don't really do anything, but you can. I've been slowly adding brands that are supporting the event as headliners and other bands, like part of the lineup. Onefinity is there as a folk band, like a folk duo with Morgan and Stone.
What's his name?
The funny part about that is ChatGPT took the exact photo I uploaded and did nothing to change it except give them banjos. No change to the texture.
Literally identical.
And yeah, it's the exact same photo.
They look great. So good.
Yeah, it looks super natural. So anyway, super natural, not supernatural, just to be clear.
Great show.
It's a distinction. But anyway, so yeah, come on out and see us on May 16th. Also, you sign up for any of our patron levels. Once a month, we give away a t-shirt and we burn the design afterwards. They are hilarious, and yet also everybody wants one. So sign up for any of our patron levels and get entered in to win a t-shirt and a hat, a shop banner. That's what we're doing. I decided it's a shop banner, and it's the good one, the one that I like and you guys hate.
People do be asking us if we will sell them those t-shirts, and we're like, no.
They do be doing that.
They do be.
Doobie.
This is one of the concepts that I did come up with that I'm working through, and I decided to turn it into a poster.
I can't tell what it looks like with all that glare.
Yeah, I'll figure that out.
Don't call it a comeback. It's been here for years.
No,
Kim Kardashian?
It is.
Anyway, Pete.
Hey, that's me. You said the activation phrase. Guys, I want to give a huge shout out to our sponsor this week, William Burkle, over at WTB Woodworking. The B stands for Bazinga because these deals are
Bananas?
they're out of this world. I don't know. It was a Big Bang Theory reference. Anyways, guys, what's 2 words you never see in the same sentence? Yeah, you know what? Hang on. That's a loaded question. There's so many bad answers, but one of them is festool and clearance.
What?
Yeah. The only man that has been able to do that somehow is Bill over at WTB Woodworking, because he was running a sale on festool. He's still running a sale on a certain festool items. Most of it went like immediately. He sent out a blast saying like, hey, there's a clearance on some festool stuff. We got to move it. Including the 100-year anniversary models were up for grabs and they went fast. There's still a vacuum available at a discount, Braden, including some sandpapers, some fittings. And if you have a festool drill, you know they use their fancy drill bit adapters and things like that. They're a little longer. So they're usually a little pricey. Not this time. They're discounted. So make sure to go check that out, along with all types of other wonderful, both professional and professional maker accessories, like the Daniel Dunlap Zero Clearance inserts or the Stated Woodco acrylic templates for cutting board handles. That's a long title, Nick. I would cut that down. I just made that up. But there's a lot of great choices there, including of all the, the greatest tools that we like. Of course, Jet, Powermatic. He's got Festool. He's got Total Boat, baby, and tons of others. So go check that out and use code AWP for the exact same amount. Boom.
Awesome.
That's about it.
About it.
I'm looking right now, and the Festool dust extractors are sold out. So
not all of them. Nope. You have to go to the top of the page and change it from 15 to 180. I'm sorry, from 30 to 180, because it's only showing you the 30 first items.
Okay.
And then if you scroll just past the ones that you were looking at, there is a $979 dust collector, the CT48E HEPA. It's only $873.80.
Whoa.
That's a great deal, but you've managed to hurt me once again, Pete.
This is what I do best.
I don't know why.
Granted, listen, I say what you want. I know that's an expensive dust collector. It's on discount, and you don't see that aside from recon, from
pet
returns.
peeve.
Yeah,
it's a dust extractor.
What did I say?
Collector.
I'm sorry. I mean, no disrespect. The pipe is way too thin.
Thank you.
Yeah. Yep.
But the pipes, they do be calling.
Stop it.
Doobie,
The most copyrighted song, really, Danny boy? Come on.
The most copyrighted?
Yeah, or
You talking about Danny Boy and the Chuckleheads?
Yeah. I mean, listen, we might as well just get right into it, right? Let's do it.
Good news, everyone.
That was too low. Let's do it again.
Good news, everyone.
All right.
Guys,
Guys.
we got called out. People, we live rent-free in minds and hearts.
Dan was in a thumbnal for a video that he didn't approve.
What do you mean was? I still am,
Well,
apparently.
I'm sure that'll get pulled at some point.
Man.
Dan's lawyers, his lawyer AI.
You mean you?
A certain brand that makes a finish that Dan had some qualms with.
The maker community had some
personal
qualms with.
beefs with. The maker community, and Dan, as our knight in shining armor, was
our biggest target.
The voice box. Hopefully somebody is getting these references, but
I was just a trumpet for the maker community, or whatever the saying is.
Yeah.
It was Schmody Schmoyle and their owner putting the podcast and Dan specifically and John Cisnero on blast.
Yep. Yeah, he said that he doesn't even listen to the podcast. Danny Dunlap and the Chuckleheads from another woodshop, whatever.
I think
he doesn't even listen to it.
Anyway, a t-shirt with said phrase coming soon.
I think the best description of the manifesto / rant that I saw so far was from Malcolm, and the words that were used were he tried hard to act like he didn't know the name of the podcast.
So anyway, long story short, even our enemies know our names.
Just living rent free in their brain.
It's fantastic.
I love it.
We should send an invoice. For
And
the
just so you
billboard.
know, polite but heavily sarcastic comments were made on the post, were removed. So clearly very welcoming to the community opinions.
I was hoping we could get some new listeners at the pre-show.
And honestly, here's what I'm going to say. For everyone that is new to this, basically the owner of Shmody Schmoil, but you can look it up, was basically put the community on blast and called out all of the garage maker influencer backwards cap wearing, like woodworkers.
I still have the screen grabs.
Yeah, basically they were like, to him, they were trash. That like he didn't care about that. And then he tried to recover like he cares about the community. And you don't put the community on blast in front of Danny D.
Was this 2022 or 2021?
2020.
It was when you and I first met, because this was happening.
That doesn't help me.
As
feels
I
like
pulled
decades.
Up. And it feels like forever.
I feel like it was 2022.
I think it was
Let's
22.
Okay, so around circa 2022, I made a post. I was finishing one of my C tables with Rubio, and on that post, somebody asked me, how does that compare to Shmody Schmoil? And I said, it doesn't even compare. They're on a different level or something like that.
Which, by the way, back then, big fans of the finish.
I used it.
We
I
all
enjoyed
used it.
And the owner of said oil company got wind of it, and he decided to make comments on my post.
Old man yells at clouds.
Basically. And then for some reason, he attacked people that work in their garages and wear snapback hats. And I took screen grabs of it and I shared it in my stories, and it just blew the F up.
Did you guys know there's a limit to stories per day? Dan found it because he was reposting so many reposts of people throwing their finishes in the trash.
Double downing, triple downing, quadruple downing. We're 4 years into this now, and he's still thinking about it and won't let it go. So
that's the amazing part, because you would think like
he is unhinged.
You'd think that we had said something recently about finish or something, but we don't talk. It's just one of those things that we just laugh at now.
Yeah, I don't know what we said recently. I'm sure there was something, but whatever. The guy is unhinged. If you want to buy his product, that's fine. Whatever. I'm just not going to support somebody who's so unhinged and as much of a lunatic as that guy. The product itself is fine. It's fine. There are better products out there.
You can make your own.
Just going to point out, it does say no VOCs, and technically on the spec sheet, it does say it has VOCs.
There's very much OCs in it.
Yeah. The argument is that they're organic VOCs and that it's such a small amount, but technically they're there.
Just because my fart's off gas doesn't mean they're not bad for you.
You're on the right path, but I think you missed the exit.
If you want a good alternative, use the Bumbleshoots Benuba wax. Use the Walrus Oil Furniture Butter.
Yep.
Use the Total Boat Wood Honey.
Oh, I'm a big fan of the Wood Honey.
Yeah.
It comes in so
many better options. It comes in a little
bear can.
Thompson's Water Seal.
All those companies are ran by people and groups of people that are not unhinged.
Yeah. Be careful. That's the thing he was yelling at us about, because we're bought off.
Oh, yeah, whatever.
I wish I could convince Finnish brand to sponsor me.
I wish I could convince Rubio to send me free oil, because I would use the crap out of that stuff.
Could you imagine if they... Could you imagine if they made a Dan, like a special Dan color of Rubio?
Oh, God.
What would that look like?
He would lose his mind,
Giving
first
up
of all.
gray. It's just one part. There's no combination.
God damn it! I hate how funny that was.
Oh shit!
Rubio,
hit us up.
reach out to me.
Reach out.
God.
Reach out to Dan's agent at littlebugwoodworking@gmail.com.
You son of a bitch!
So dumb.
That might be the funniest thing we've had since thumbnail missing.
So dumb.
Well,
Braden, also, back to just you holding up that box. How long has that finish been on your desk?
Like 2 months.
It's
relatively recent.
Oh, okay, I feel that like has been there because you've brought it out before.
It just sits here. I haven't done anything. The color looks like it would look really, really nice on white oak, but the only white oak project that has dominated my life is getting Halcyon on it.
Yeah.
Huh.
How great is that? Did you spray it yet or apply it? You did.
Okay, so I got the gloss down. I haven't gotten the satin down. It is phenomenal. My ability to spray, not phenomenal. I need to adjust my settings. I think I didn't ever consider that on the Fuji Mini Mite, the idea of turning like the air that's coming through the hose. I never thought of that as a variable part of the equation. It was either you turned on the air or you turned off the air.
I will say this because I do want to hear about this. Well, it turns out, finish it. I'm edging here.
Well, it turns out people like turn it on and off, or less air and things like that. No, didn't even cross my mind. So I was just blasting it
full
back.
send.
Just oh yeah.
I will say, do we have any other news?
Was that our only news?
It probably was.
Jason did sell and proceed to have to make a river table pallet.
By the way, so that's
like all of the worst things.
That was the part that blew me away.
Jason Hibbs. What did I say?
You just said Jason.
Oh, Jason. Yeah, Jason Hibbathy.
Jason Sullivan sold a pallet wood river table thing. No, but he sold it. But I thought he still had the original one. Then I go to find out that he actually had to make this thing from scratch. But honestly, for that amount, I would not be mad.
What did he say? What he sold it for?
$6,000.
I think
he just has it. Yeah, he has it permanently listed for $6,000.
And somebody actually bought one. See, that just goes to show you that, like, if you put it out there, somebody will buy it. I mean,
yeah,
you just have to find the right audience.
I'm curious if he sold the first one too,
or blew it up for content,
or that. Yeah,
you know.
The exposed nails did get me though. I was like, oh, but
well, it's a pallet. It's a pallet.
You got it. Yeah, you got it. Yeah. There's Jackman's rolling over in his pallet wood grave.
Jackman's still with us. Don't say
he's
that.
He's alive. He's got a graveyard of pallet wood.
Oh, okay.
It's called his little shed that he's building a shed out of pallet wood.
Little shed of horrors.
Yeah, it just goes to show you can actually get pallets big enough to build a shed that doesn't look like it was built out of pallets.
I think Jackman has supercharged pallets. He has a source somewhere.
He's got a guy.
He finds 4x8 pallets. Like, he has big boy pallets that he finds with like full 2x4s on it.
You know, the only pallets I ever see are either made of pine or shitty oak. I've never found any pallets that are made of like these crazy exotic woods or walnut or whatever else he finds.
Oh, we're not looking, Dan.
Apparently, I'm not looking hard enough.
He's looking.
I don't go pallet hunting. I just happen to glance when I see a pallet. I'm like, pine.
You know what it is? I think I know what it is, Dan. I'm currently my like, some people are like, trains, right? Like Justin maybe loves trains. He sees a train from a mile away. Me, I see a nice trailer or like a piece of like machinery that belongs, like a backhoe or something that belongs on a small property. I don't care about the big boys, but like a small one, I'm like, oh, that's a nice little.
That's how I feel about wheels and tires on trucks. So
I was going to say, your TISM is trucks and wheels and tires. Yes.
Absolutely.
So you see trucks and you go like, that was a nice truck. He could use a
I can look at a tire and wheel package and be like, that's a Rhino with a 35, 20, R12.
There you go.
Yeah. I can just say words.
He's the same with pallets. Like, he'll just be driving by and be like, that one pallet looked way
I sense
darker. Like, it just, the color was off. It was not pine. And he pulls around and he's like, oh, it's just mahogany. I'll take this one.
Rich mahogany.
Yeah, and then he puts it in his ridgeline and then just when it drives away,
Sounds like a moped.
it's one step, above an electric car.
Got a 1-cylinder engine.
Just one C. Not CCs, just one C engine. The Ridgeline is a very fair car. It's a great car. It's fine.
It blows bubbles out the exhaust.
It's a fine car as long as there's absolutely no other options.
I think
available.
it does also
Or
have the
wind.
fold down back seat,
Yeah.
so you can put a full sheet in there. Like, we love to hate on it. Not the worst multifunction vehicle out there.
No, a lot of people in the maker world seem to drive them
Yeah.
for some reason.
Yeah. Not the pro world, the maker world. What else? Any other news?
I
There's
don't have
something
anything.
else that happened. No.
I'm sure things happened.
I'm sure
Dan
Dan's
had
scrambling to
Dan
look at
had an
YouTube.
invoice paid by Barack Obama, according to a reel.
I did, and Nick Offerman and Shakira.
Tupac.
Oh, is that? I didn't even look at the names.
Yes,
Should've looked at the
that's
names.
stupid.
There's one technically plausible name on that list.
Who was it?
Drew Witt.
As if. All right, so let's jump into this then. Let's go into it.
What's on my bench?
Braden, what were you thinking taking this? Dan, I mean this as a friend of yours
Should
of
I
6
leave?
years.
You want me to?
Buffoon as a client. And now you're basically running his social media, including dropping all the fire jobber reels now. What's it like making the biggest mistakes of your life?
Whoa.
No,
I'm right here.
Dan,
It's
Braden's it's Braden's time. The representative from Omaha yields to the representative from Omaha.
Reclaiming my time.
It's not that bad. It's one of those things. It's fun. It's fun to give Dan shit because it's all 100% accurate. Like I mean every second of it, but it could be worse. He's a great, terrible boss.
I'm not even a boss.
He lets me do
Not with
whatever
that
I want.
attitude.
Well, sometimes I gotta stroke the ego. So
Yeah, but then he also does whatever he wants.
right, yeah, it's a blessing and a curse. He does whatever he wants, but he does whatever he wants.
Can we do a
Yeah.
little behind the scenes here, real quick?
Sure.
What?
Yeah.
Oh God.
How much of the actual timber install did Dan do?
A lot.
The parts that are on camera. That's how easy it is to install Timbrin SES system on your car.
I took off the tires. Damn it.
We made Dan take the tires off.
I know. That's because that's
Sutton
the only
was there.
part.
Sutton was there too and helped. And I think that this was Sutton's retribution.
Because
He's like,
every
no.
update photo I got from that event had Sutton doing labor. Dan nowhere in the shots. The video is just Dan, but the only labor I remember Dan doing is pulling the tire off.
I cracked and loosened all the bolts. I took the
Fair enough.
tires
Maybe
off.
that was that too.
Come on. And I did it with a bar. We didn't have like an impact to take them off at the time.
You did it manual?
I did it manually.
Wow.
Yeah.
Manuel.
Manuel.
Manuel called out.
Well, Braden's doing an amazing job making it look like Dan's doing an amazing
We
job.
struggled a little bit to get the actual timber and
We did not in a, it wasn't a product fault.
No,
it was a
I was getting there.
it was a what
Guys, the invoice
size-
cleared. You can say the honest truth now.
No, honestly, it wasn't their fault. This was removing OEM parts. There's a lot of YouTube like shade tree mechanics out there that are just stupid.
I'm
They're-
sure the same thing could be said with woodworkers too. But
Oh, absolutely. It
Be
is
fair.
the three of us.
Except you can't use a blowtorch to loosen a bolt on a wooden table.
actually,
Not with that attitude.
actually, what
once-
we ended up doing was using a sawzall to cut off the old rubber boot.
We couldn't figure out how to get, because the sizes that we were being told to take off the existing bump stop, the system is basically, it's a bump stop replacement.
So if you bottom out in a Macy's parking lot,
It
Right.
balances you out so you don't like go to one side and crash and die,
Yeah,
sort of
yeah.
thing. It's really helpful when you're towing. we couldn't, like, the YouTube videos we were finding were telling us it was like a 15 millimeter. And Sutton and I finally hit the point where we were sick and tired of trying to figure this thing out because it was almost like the sockets were too big.
Were you guys getting mad? You were like, what's 15? What's the next one? 14, 16? I don't know. Give me a fraction, damn it.
The bolt was like 2 inches, 2.5 inches up inside a rubber boot, so you couldn't really see it.
Yeah,
you
we just knew it was there.
Feel it.
And so sawzalled the boot.
We sawzalled the boot off, like in half. We just cut it in half. One. And then we went higher up until we just exposed the bolt.
And that's when we found out, oh, it's a 10 millimeter.
It's 10 millimeter.
Not 15.
We couldn't tell, like, we were worried that we were missing it because we were just like completely encircling it and just not even touching the bolt. Like, we were where we needed to be, but we were like not where we needed to be. Keep in
mind, we're woodworkers, not car mechanics.
That's true. But we
are problem solvers.
I mean, before I did woodworking, I did a ton of vehicle stuff. I did build.
Okay, I was trying to make us look a little better.
I mean, that job didn't take us 36 hours straight when I told my wife it was only going to take us 2. So we were doing pretty good for car stuff.
You should have dropped your transmission. Telling you. Should have dropped the whole thing. It would have been easier.
Well, the best part, right? Took off the first wheel and we put it down next to the truck and I took a picture of my truck jacked up with the tire on the ground.
Oh my God. Yeah. This is a Dan best part. This was me just wanting to murder him and I'm not even part of it.
I'm not going to put a counter on a screen, but I want people to listen to this podcast and in their own head count the amount of times Dan made Kayla mad, right?
Oh, just this episode?
Yeah, just this episode. Just I want you to add them up, and then we'll reveal the big reveal at the end.
I took a picture and I sent it to Kayla, and I said, "It's happening!" And within seconds, she didn't text me back. She called me.
Full on call. I heard her,
dude. You were.
It's like, what the F are you doing? What are you doing? You better tell me what you're doing. Because she totally thought that I just went and bought wheels and tires.
Because that's something Dan would do.
Because that's exactly the sort of thing that Dan does.
Because that's what Dan did last time.
I would never do that.
And yesterday.
Again. I would never do that again. With wheels and tires. I will do it with other things. But yeah, she was...
I could hear her. I could feel the hot rage.
But I talked her off the ledge. I was like, sweetheart, I was just joking. It's pretty funny, huh?
I'm convinced that she wasn't. I'm convinced she wasn't going to calm down until she heard Sutton and I in the background saying, "Don't worry, there's adults here."
Well, I just don't understand why you're constantly trying to like play like divorce chicken with your wife.
It's part of our relationship. It's fun.
Part of your relationship.
She enjoys it.
She's gonna hit you with her car. She'll hit you with your car one day.
Maybe.
She's going to surprise you with wheels and tires and then run you over with them.
And then she gets them and I'm going to be dead. That's not going to be fair.
LOL. Well, good news is as soon as I've got your social security number now, so I can fully weekend at Bernie's your entire business.
Shh. I didn't even think of that. The one thing I was keeping from you, I didn't even realize.
I got it. And I let you just play your way into my trap. You are ensnared. And you know what? The best part, Pete, you know how people are going to be able to tell something is actually wrong?
Mm-hmm.
Dan's on-time delivery is going to go up.
Are you saying that when I die, you're going to take over and actually send stuff out on time?
I'm just going to take over the business. Yeah, there's a fully functioning business that can only go up.
I'm going to sell you my business because I'm going to be an app developer. We'll talk about that in a little bit.
Oh, my Lord.
Oh, can't wait.
So, but yeah, I mean, Dan and I have Dan has been there while I've worked out some pretty decent brand deals. I'm getting the hang of it. I think I'm going to start doing it more for people that are less likely to cause me to have a ruptured aneurysm.
Other people, not just me.
Other makers and brands. I'm working on something with a brand now where I would run their influencer marketing, like the side of the business, which would be pretty cool. So if that works out, we'll hear about it soon. And I've already got the first influencer most of the way, like 3/4 of the way negotiated into a deal. Give you a hint. It's Dan. I'll tell you what, it's really easy negotiating as Dan because Dan has given me complete and total faith that I'll probably.
That's because that's how much I trust you, man.
That's how much you don't want to do any of that.
That's a lie. He's constantly deleting emails so you don't see them.
Yeah.
I'm deleting
You're playing email
I get
chicken.
collab invites for like underwear and stuff. Like I delete that because I don't trust him that much.
Dan earmuffs, Braden, you can actually just set up forwarding for all the emails so that you just get a copy of it.
There's actually a brands.danieldunlapwoodworks.com at gmail.com that I'm working on. Like I'm setting up the filters. Nice. Yeah. Dan can't tell if I'm serious or not because that's actually something I would do.
Shit.
Yeah.
I have an app idea.
Oh God.
Something to stop that.
Is it changing your password?
Oh, that's a good idea.
Here's the best part. Dan could change his password and stop me from the mildly inconvenient brand deals that give him money, but it would mean more work for him in the long run. And he's weighing the options. That wins out.
I actually enjoy the brand deals you've been able to negotiate. I mean, you understand that I don't want to do things that are not within I
know what I can
the realm of things that I can do.
There's only so much work you can fit into 4 hours a day. Braden.
I know what I can convince you to do, and I know what I'm going to have to figure out how to AI do faceless content for if I were to work out a deal. And I'm running out of time.
I get a bunch of ridiculous brand offers. It's so stupid.
I still think that we should have gone after the robot lawnmower.
No, but I told you yesterday, I got that one that came in for robot legs.
Yep, I'm going to email them tomorrow.
And I was like, I will do this one, but we got to do something super ridiculous, and I want a lot of money. So
you can have one. It can be ridiculous, or you can have a lot of money.
I'll take the money.
Yeah, well, here's the thing. The check will hit, and you'll spend it 3 seconds after you get
Probably.
it. So.
Whose bench are we talking about? Is this Braden's bench? My bench? What is it? Have we become one?
You are his workload right now.
Let's be honest. For the last 8 months, our benches have been the same.
Bench boys.
Bench buddies.
We're scissoring on the bench.
I thought we were just making
He said it.
Pete did this.
What's that guy? Deadpool. A Deadpool reference. I thought it was just a movie reference.
Oh, sorry.
What you guys do in the comfort of Dan's shop?
Well, there's no
his cast iron's rusted.
Other things that we've got going on. Dan and I have our first craft fair of the year this weekend.
Why does it sound like it's a shock to both of you?
It kind of is.
It's a shock to both of us. That's why.
Well, it's a good thing you've both been diligently working on this all week.
I'm going to sell so many ZCIs.
I specifically said I don't have the time to save us.
I remember you saying, Dan, you better make everything you can between now and then when we had our call on Tuesday. I remember
did say that
specifically.
I did. I
and
believe
Dan said, and I quote, bet. And then he hung up because he had to poop.
I believe the exact words I said was, I'm up to my tits in other work. And then Dan said, bet. And then looking back, I can't.
When on God's green earth would I say bet? That is not a word I would use. That is not a word in my vernacular.
Pete, consult the records.
This was the call that we had on Tuesday after we met with some representatives from another event that we shall not mention until it is closer to them actually launching tickets. And then they left and you were like, I gotta poop, but first
the representatives from Iceland.
No, the Democratic representative from Texas. Yeah. Oh, nice.
But yeah, I mean that's my bench. I'm working on a couple of other things.
That was a benchy.
They are not. Yeah, my Millennium Falcon benchy.
That's a bench.
But anyway, I'm working on some other stuff. It's fine. Oh, I did go to the other hardwoods store today. The other hardwood location.
Lowland?
I need to go there.
Lowland hardwood?
Actually,
I got my rustic. Actually, no, I got common 4/4 walnut for $4 and change a board foot.
Wait, they're naming wood after 90s rappers now?
Yep. And
I
that
need
was
to
one
go there
step
so
up.
bad.
That was one step up from the rustic walnut, which is in like the $3.
Wait, which place did you go to for those of our
The one with
listeners
the
that are
L.
I went to Liberty Hardwood.
Liberty Hardwood?
Yeah.
Just say
Yeah, yeah.
it. I know Dan's butt heard about it, but like
Oh, I'm fine.
for
I'm over
all
that.
of our
I
other
actually-
Omaha listeners, Liberty Hardwood, what are the prices?
I got rustic 4/4 walnut at like $3
That's
and change a board
that's
foot.
kind of bonkers. That's
Uh-huh.
hella cheap, dude.
Well, that comes with a lot of pith and a lot of knots and stuff, but
But it's not
it's not awful.
that bad. Like if you,
You
don't
can
need
work
like
around it.
really long runs that are just pure, like you can work around it. Like cutting board stuff. Oh, you can work this stuff.
ZCI stuff.
Perfect. I got a board that is 16 and a half inches wide.
Damn.
It is, Sutton and I have been talking
How
about
clear is it?
There's like one knot in it that could be covered up, but like I've been talking about making a media console for down here, and I looked at that board. I'm like, I don't have to do a glue up for the top anymore. I've just got a piece.
That's
Yep.
ridiculous.
Yeah, I meant to send you guys a picture, and then I got distracted.
I need to go there because the last time I went to Intermountain, they're running super low on all the good walnut that I usually buy. I usually buy like premium grade walnut, and it comes at a price. But they're running low on like all walnut, so I'm like, I might have to go to.
Well, Liberty had.
I'm gonna have to go to the other place.
Liberty
Dan,
had
you sent like
stacks.
New Jersey prices.
Yeah,
recently.
I wasn't real thrilled with that.
I think you just need to like suck it up and just stop fighting with all the lumber yards so you can just have your pick of the litter.
Well, here's the thing: we need to finish our.
Mhm, yeah,
We need to finish the built-ins.
that's another thing that's on the bench.
Can we finish that? This is turning into like Pete's Island.
Yeah, I mean, I'm pushing through, but
Do you have a bunch of files for that island, or is that,
no,
I see what you did
no,
there.
no. It
Not
took me a
that bad.
second.
No.
It took me a
Kitchen.
second. But yeah, we
Kitchen,
need to finish that.
Middle
which
of the
means,
room floating cabinets.
Dan, the next step that is going to be something that I've actually never done. We've
Or
got to make
doors?
doors. I've never made a multi-piece like a rail and style
I
door.
got you, baby bird. It's fine.
That never makes me feel as confident as I think you think it does.
May I recommend something?
You can.
Because Dan's confidence is scaring me.
MDF.
I do that.
He's going to want
But
to
I
just CNC him. If you're going to do rails and styles, there's two things I'll recommend. First one is when I was at a woodworker's shop that shall remain nameless,
Just say it.
Keith Johnson. So we were doing the kit, where the profile is, it goes
The part before
whatever,
the caboodle.
tongue and groove, right?
Yep.
Yeah, that place. Dykes Lumber, tongue and groove. That's an old joke. So that's an actual place in New Jersey. I'm not being silly. So if you do set up tongue and groove, have two routers running. So like have your router table set up, and then Keith had a second one that's just like a tabletop one that had the other one dialed in perfectly. So we were able to knock out both without having to reset that first router. And we actually did have to go back and fix something, and everything was still set for it.
the tongue at my shop, and then we'll go over to your shop and we'll do the groove.
Efficiency. Now, one other thing I picked up from East West Wood Shop. He's the guy that helped Jason Hibbs do all the cabinets for his kitchen.
Northeast.
Northeast, thank you. Northeast, that's what it was.
No,
East-
Northwest?
No, I think it's Northeast.
No, it's Northwest because he's in West Oregon.
Yeah, no, but I think it's whichever one that the guy that works with Jason. I follow the.
Oh, yeah,
account.
you're right. Northeast. You're
It
right.
is Northeast.
Yeah.
Because I remember being confused. I'm like,
He's in East Oregon. Oregon's
He's in
West.
Oregon, but exactly.
Okay.
What he does is he overbuilds his styles, the bottom, the whatever. He overbuilds them and then cuts it to size. And I thought that was brilliant because you don't have to worry about lining it up. You just get the rough dimension you need. It could stick out extra and cut it to size.
Mm-hmm.
I did that last time I had to do doors. Oh, so nice to not have to like have it like make sure it doesn't move or anything like that. It just worked, man. Oof. So recommend that video. Sorry, I didn't mean to jump in on your bench, but made the whole process so much easier for multiple doors.
You have a domino, right, Braden?
Oh, I got a domino.
All right, we're good.
Dan's got a domino. Braden's got a domino.
I got a domino.
How many doors and drawers?
I got a full set of dominoes.
We're gonna LaMelo the whole thing.
8 doors.
8 doors?
You bring
four
up that
cabinets.
LaMelo and I'm leaving.
No drawers?
No drawers.
Okay. Yeah, you'll be fine. The most annoying thing is spraying those things and having to rack them up somewhere.
Rack them.
Rack them.
Damn near killed them. So anyway, Pete, let's get a little in between Dan saying exactly all the same stuff that I just said. Because we have the same bench.
No. I got other things.
Oh,
Dude,
that's right.
We had the most beautiful weather. We had your weather from a week ago.
You're welcome.
So it was about, and now we're getting your weather from 2 days ago. We're getting
send it out east.
It was almost 80 degrees. We did some landscaping. I got to work outside.
Beautiful.
I got to do what I call now piddling.
Oh, old man work.
Yeah, and it's a term I learned from someone on TikTok. It's basically just it's walking around the yard and it's doing or the shop or the house, just doing little chores like gotta cut back this poison ivy, gotta pluck these weeds. I gotta go put mulch in this bed, just like random things. But the key is you don't want to piddle too hard because then it's work. You gotta just putz around just enough. So I got to do a lot of that, and we got to prep the garden a little bit for the spring, which I'm super excited about. Juniper, this was the first time that she was like allowed to like run around the yard because she can actually run now, and she had a blast. Oh, no. She still hasn't learned stop or freeze or no. She doesn't realize that's panic in Daddy's voice. But aside from that, I had a little shadow the other day, and it was super fun. It was nice to have a little kid running around. I have been in like full, I said in the intro, I'm going full stay-at-home dad / trophy wife. I have just been on a rampage of all the things I have been neglecting for years on my to-do lists.
Your health?
Yes, yeah. Honestly, that too. No, realistically, went into the doctor. Tangent. Went to the doctor, got my blood work done. They didn't even call me. They just sent results, or they sent a script straight to the pharmacy. Apparently, my vitamin D was so low. Did you guys know they make a 50,000 IU or units, whatever, like vitamin D? I was really low on D. I got to get that D.
I didn't know that because I've
been telling you for years you need to get that D.
Like I've always taken like the 2,000 units or whatever. It's like IUs.
I don't even know what those numbers mean.
It's 50,000 once a week.
BTUs?
Yeah, basically sun BTUs. So I am. That's probably why I was depressed all winter. It's just I didn't get enough sunlight. But I've just been knocking out this honey-do list stuff. I've really been enjoying working on projects, and I kind of really fell out of content the last few months because I've just been enjoying like making stuff for the house, doing stuff for myself, and it's been really good. It's been healing the soul, and it's actually getting me more excited about growing a business a little bit because all these little projects were things that were like half finished, taking up room in the shop, and now they're out of the shop. So it's really nice. I'm like, I finally have some room on the shelf. Why has this been here 9 months? Dan, I was saying that to myself in the mirror.
Sorry,
Dan.
Golly.
For the vitamin D thing, have you considered trying the bleaching your butthole the sun thing?
What?
Have
you not seen that? Sunning?
I've
sunning
tried
your perineum.
Pointing it straight at north. Due north. Actually, it was really south because right now we're in the northern hemisphere.
Yeah.
Sun's a little lower, and then just try to get that. I go to the bear den. Same thing. Really dark in there. Not
Not the same thing.
Not the same thing. But been honestly been feeling good. Been feeling like really excited to work in a shop again. But and kind of, I think it's mainly because I'm not pausing to record everything, and it has been awesome.
So
I've
you'd
just also
say
been
that
reorganizing everything. And I love organizing the shop. It's one of my favorite things. If Dan let me do it to his shop,
I will let you.
No, you won't.
I'll even
No,
buy you a
won't.
plane
Nope.
ticket.
Nope, you won't. I've seen how you work. Braden's been trying for years.
No, he hasn't.
I appreciate your enthusiasm.
Sutton tried for a year.
Sutton tried for a year. He had to quit. That's how bad it was. If I try to change anything about your layout, Dan, you would lose it.
Oh, I wouldn't. I open it. I'm open.
Your
to
voice
it
is
right
getting
now.
higher. Yep.
Wait, yeah, I was gonna say, no. You don't want to change your layout so much. You came and made my shop your layout.
Because it's the best and most efficient.
See, look how easy it was to flip this. Look.
I'm
hey,
right. You know I'm right.
Pete, with getting all this stuff off your shoulders, would you say that perhaps we could start calling you Peter Bin Laughin' now?
What?
Laughing? Like happy?
I don't understand what's happening.
Like you've been laughing?
Is that a Bin Laden joke?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
Dude, I haven't seen you bomb this hard in a while.
Look,
Bin Laden bomb.
I was trying out some new
no.
material. It
I need you to SEAL team fix your jokes, okay?
Listen, I'm not the joke guy. I'm not Dan.
Whatever. Ugh. Speaking of living in a cave, Dan, what's on your bench?
Well,
Oh wait, I got one more thing. We did our taxes. We're done. I'm so happy. We're done with taxes, personal and business and stuff like that. That is all. Anyways, Dan, what's up with your Braden's bench?
well, it's just my bench. Okay. I was, and I didn't tell you guys this. I don't know why I didn't, but I was in the shop on Tuesday. It's Thursday now.
Yeah, you should have told us you were in the shop. We would have been surprised.
And I had a bit of an accident. I lost
Did you shit your pants?
I lost a couple fingers. And then I went to the doctor. And I asked my doctor.
Pause. Dan just held up his hands, trying to enunciate what he was saying, and then realized his hands were on camera, panicked, and stuck him behind him like a toddler hiding that he just ate chocolate, and it's all over his hands.
Well, I lost.
Anyways, sorry, you
I lost
some
three fingers on my right hand, and I asked my doctor if I'd still be able to write with my hand after they reattach or tried to reattach the fingers. He said maybe, but I wouldn't count on it. I wouldn't count on it.
Boo this man.
I was.
Okay, for real.
I think these are pretty solid dad jokes that Dan is just
My
bombing
brain.
the delivery.
I'm bombing because you guys keep interrupting me. You won't let me have my time.
Somebody
Adjust
didn't
your
take their improv
presentation for your
class.
adjust your presentation for your audience.
You're not yes-anding.
I do not plan on changing.
I know.
Dan, I need you to start watching some Dropout TV.
No.
Or whose line is it anyways? You're just
It's
not
my line.
yes-anding.
It's my line. It's my time.
Wow.
It's my bench. I lost fingers here in the war.
I lost fingers. I have the best bench. I'm Dan. I buy shoes for my employees. They're great.
My workbench continues to be all Etsy orders, and it is what it is at this point.
It's just so shocking because with so many Shopify orders standing by,
I also have
Those are-
that also includes Shopify orders. It
Oh,
also
okay.
includes Shopify. Etsy is just a quick way to say all online orders, all encompassing. Oh, I had a burp there when I was saying encompassing. That's why it sounded
that happens when you lie.
the burping.
How are you doing on Shopify orders? Because that's a
I only have like 11 over there to do
over there or overdue.
on Shopify. Over there, there's no overdue on Shopify.
Okay,
Pete,
good, good.
if they exist, they are overdue. Yes. because they do give expected delivery days.
Does it just have 12-week lead time and everything?
I know for a fact we got an email today that said, "Hey, delivery says it should be shipping."
Did you see that email? Did you see that email though? Did you see that email?
Yeah, I saw the email. That's why I'm
no information. Just that his first name is Jeff.
And then that's
Jeff.
I feel like the reply should be, and I'm really like, I know I'm being rude here, but I think I would ask them, "Hey, can you give me an order number? I'd be happy to look into it."
So,
But then again, I'm very rude.
You're correct, but that involves customer service. Dan, you said you have 11 open Shopify orders?
Uh-huh.
How many of them are to somebody named Jeff?
Probably 7 or 8.
There we go. So just tell them.
It's like math with names. Subtract. Yeah, and we bust your balls because we care.
That's all. I don't even know why I show up here every week. You just bust my balls.
Because
one day we're gonna break through, and
I'll
it's gonna be glorious.
You guys busted my balls so much, I now have son of a bitch. That was gonna be funny. That was gonna be super funny.
That would have been really good if you hadn't chopped all 3 fingers of it
did
off.
you have a stroke?
I think you did. A stronk.
Strong. What was I going to say? Oh, yeah. I've delved into the app development world. I've taught myself how to create apps. And that's all that I'm willing to talk about.
How many hours roughly did you spend on said app prototype?
I used my free time because I do get free time.
When I heard this today, I felt my brain melting in shaking rage.
I use 3 hours of my free time to learn how to make apps.
3?
Roughly. Yeah.
Okay.
220, 221.
So
whatever it takes.
Dan texts us with, I actually want to pull up the text here.
Don't give away any details. This is all very secretive.
I'm going to describe the video you sent.
Okay.
No, but Dan hits us with where was this? Where was this? Okay. I may have just stumbled upon something game-changing, and I'm not just talking about me. More updates to follow. And I'm like, okay. and my response was, Dan's brain, quote, "If I don't have a wife, I won't have anyone telling me what to do all the time." But Dan goes, "I'm quite serious. My brain is working at full capacity. Brain is braining." This is the actual conversation.
Dan was limitlessing.
And he just keeps going like, I'm being very serious, blah, blah, revolutionize, blah, blah, blah.
I thought he had literally cured cancer.
The more he was selling it, the more I was like, this is going to be the most ridiculous shit I've ever seen. And then Dan sends us something, an idea that's a very smart idea, very good idea. Immediately upon him sending that, Braden texts me and goes, he knows this exists, right? And I was like, I don't want to break his heart. And then me and Braden proceed to play chicken with Dan, or with ourselves, for like the next, let's say, Dan, 3
I don't
hours.
like the fact that you're having secret texts behind my back.
Basically, we're trying to figure out who was going to break the news to you. The problem was, I don't know what I felt worse about, telling Dan, which, by the way, Braden finally broke the news, because I feel bad. I feel like I pick on Dan too much. Braden broke the news. I don't know what I felt worse about. Dan finding out that the thing exists, or waiting so long that Dan wasted more time working on a thing that exists. That being said, I like where Dan's head's at. It's a cool idea. I also love the whole...
I changed things.
No, I know.
It's got different features.
I will not crap on the idea. It was just the execution and us like finding out that a similar thing exists. But hey, there's Fords and there's Kias. There's different things out there. Everyone's got...
There's boxy narrow tables, and then there's stylish ones.
There's Ridge lines, and then the's... Honda Fit.
There's Fords, and then there's Kias, and then there's Danraris.
Danrari. Listen, I'm all for like the app development and using AI resources to build functional apps that do exactly what you want, because I've also tried that. I've also played around with it because you can't find apps that you like. So Dan, I admire that you did that. But the whole execution, also on the week of your fair.
To be fair.
To be fair.
I'd forgotten all about that stupid crap fair.
I specifically said I couldn't save us this week, and then you sent that, and I about threw a
Did you say that today?
I said it earlier this week.
No, you literally said
you
it
you said it days ago, bro. You forget. I have ADHD like more than anybody you know.
Between Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, I told you Tuesday and Thursday.
I had forgotten.
I about had a mental breakdown of blinding rage.
But did you see my app? It's sexy as...
I about had a mental breakdown of blinding rage.
Well, I'll let you know. I'll have you know. I'm still working on it. I'm still tweaking it.
That's the Dan I know and love.
Still tweaking it.
I can't wait to see it after this Saturday.
Also, I made other moves this week because, believe it or not, I have been selling more 3D printed products in my stores. Don't worry, Pete. I'm not selling any tool holders or anything like that yet.
It's fine. Braden already sells stuff I sell, so
I'm not.
Oh, stop
I
it.
wouldn't do that to
yours is just like Dan's. You're not the first one or the last one. I designed mine also.
I know. I still have to give you shit.
Okay.
Look, he's an angry elf today. He's just angry.
I wonder who made me this way, Dan.
Angry elf. But yeah, I've been selling more and more 3D printed stuff. So I'm actually getting to a point where like my one 3D printer, even though I have two, one of them is an A1 Mini and it's not really a production level printer.
1.5.
Yeah, I think that's fair. I have 1.5 printers. So I bought another printer setup. So I bought the P2S with the combo. Didn't tell my wife I was doing it and she wasn't super happy with it. So
You also didn't wait for the money to make it to your account.
I told you.
Gonna suck if that gets refunded.
I am fine.
So you had a hit of a week. You didn't wait for the checks to clear.
Pretty good. No, I waited for the check to clear.
And you got
That's
a
why
Rari.
I waited till Tuesday. I waited till Tuesday. My account gets hit on Tuesdays.
Why do you perpetually want Kayla to leave you?
I don't want her to leave me. I want her to stay with me. I love her.
Is this like the you pull her hair because you have a crush on her thing where like you bully the girl
Yeah.
financially and emotionally? I'm glad you had a good week, though.
Just
I'm
to be
glad you had a
clear,
good
I don't bully my wife. I don't want that out there.
not out in the open.
Dan's
words.
not tough looking enough anymore to truly bully his wife.
Or anybody, really.
Here's the thing. Did Peter Griffin ever bully Lois? No. He just shows up with elephants in the house.
And they have a
random
loving
things.
marriage still. That's
Wow.
Kayla and me. I'm Peter. She's Lois. It works.
I
You have
think
Chris
we.
vibes.
Yeah, I think if we had more time, we could delve into that. Pete. So after hearing all of this about Dan's week, I'd like to run an idea by you that Sutton and I kicked around.
Let's hear it.
Oh.
Is he too... I don't think he's too young for a home.
I'm gonna start
To put him in
just
a-
like siphoning off parts of Dan's payouts, and I'm gonna invest them. And then once a year, I'm just gonna be like, "Hey, happy birthday! Here's $5,000 of your own money. Also, it's invested in the market and it's got interest."
I think you and Kayla should open an account.
And
that
also
all the money goes into.
yeah. Negotiations will go through Kayla.
You're going to have to go through Kayla. You can't just take my money. What the heck?
No.
Although
I'd
you
hold
do
it.
have all my
I'd hold it
information.
and I'd give it to you, but
No.
like once a year. I'd give it to you in like bearer bonds. Like you can cash them in 10 years. I'm thinking
I like-
about your future.
An escrow account.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the way to do it.
Can we just call it an Elba Bro account? Okay.
Oma Bro Savings.
And trust.
Yeah, and trust. And check cashing.
That's my week. I'm done.
Just doing orders. Well, you did. You're all caught up on. You mentioned you're all caught up on ZCIs. You only have
Virtually
tables
all
right
cut
now.
up on ZCIs. Like I
Virtually,
have like
okay.
3 or 4 stragglers
Okay.
in there. My Etsy is like all tables at this point.
You also forgot to mention that you're using they create laser to make bow ties.
I wasn't going to talk about that. Thank you.
I mean, it's on your bench, Dan.
I don't want to give them any credit, but yeah, this laser is actually effing handy.
Just because I will say this, Dan, just because you're mad at the company because of the way the things didn't go the way you wanted doesn't mean it's a bad laser.
No, that's a great laser. It's a great laser. It's been sitting here for like weeks and I haven't touched it, and I decided, you know what, I'm going to try it. Scratch that. Back up. Who did I see? I think it was Logan Newman. Maybe it was Steve Mosley. I can't remember who it was, but one of them has this laser, this exact same laser, and they were cutting inch thick walnut with it. And I was like, stop, hold the presses. What? Inch thick? So
Hold on, pause. Hold the presses. What is this, the 1800s?
No, the man literally is talking about a laser, a diode
But hold
laser.
the presses. Like, we're not even hold the phone. Hold the presses.
Yeah, the presses.
Hold the Pony Express?
Hold the tablet and chisel.
Hey, Paul Revere, slow down a sec. Dan?
Angry elf. They were cutting inch thick material, so I was like, hold the lasers. Is that better?
Sure.
I believe it's yeet the lasers.
So my bow ties are 3/8 of an inch thick. Bite me, Suman.
Not 1 inch.
No, they're 3/8, so it's like less than half. And so I prepped some material, I brought it in here. Cuts like butter. And it's way more efficient than the CNC. It yields more product because you don't have to take into consideration the 1/8 inch kerf because they use an 1/8 inch bit. So you can actually compact the bow ties together quite a bit more. And yeah, so I've been cutting bow ties on this laser right here all week, which is nice because like I'll come in here, I'll open up Red Dead, I'll put in a piece of material, I'll set it to cut, and I can go back over on the couch and play some more Red Dead, and then I can hear that it's done. The only bad part, and it is exhausting out the window, 99%.
Braden, can you agree it is exhausting?
I'm glad somebody noticed that because I didn't want to get called angry elf again. But yeah, Dan can start a bow tie cut, go play some Red Dead Redemption. 3 hours later, he can start the next piece of wood.
It is, in fact, exhausting. Watch, he's about to tell us that, like, oh, when you open it right away, it smells really bad, so I usually wait. Go on.
No. If you let me finish, you'll hear what I'm going to say instead of trying to make things up and put things into my mouth.
We're going to get in trouble with the patrons for ripping on Dan again.
I hope so. At least somebody's looking out for me. Jeez.
We do this out of love. We
But
want you to succeed.
I keep my bow ties in buckets, which are right here. They're Menards buckets. See?
Yep.
Yes.
Where'd you get those?
Menards.
Okay.
How much did you save? Or what did you save?
Probably 11%.
Did you
say
save big
that's
money?
Small, medium, big money?
Okay. You guys gonna let me finish the statement, or
Eventually.
We're just pretending
I mean,
this is one of your
you're
punchlines. We're just going to keep it
Yeah, I mean you're Paul Revering through the story, so we'll get there.
He's been on this for so long, I feel like I got dysentery. Okay, I'm done.
so it exhausts out the window. There's no smoke in the room, which is great. It's nice. I take the bow ties out, I put them in my buckets, but the charred wood is still in here, so it smells like a campfire in my room, which isn't the worst thing, but
It's kind of lovely. I like the smell.
oh yeah. Yeah, we're just gonna pretend like none of that happened. Yeah.
It's all in the
everything's
past,
fine.
Dan.
It's all good. It's It's all good.
It's all good in the hood, baby.
Hey,
I personally, I don't know. I like the charred
it's not
wood smell.
awful. It's better than some of the smells that are in here. So
Yeah. At least you're not
But
cutting
some of the other
acrylic.
exhausts.
yeah.
Like if you be cutting acrylic or, I mean, like,
Oh no, I wouldn't do that.
Or
Well, it's a
leather
diode
wrap?
layer. It's a diode laser, so it can't cut acrylic. I'm just going to use it to cut bow ties. That's all I'm going to use it for.
I actually didn't know that. I've never used the diode. Never tried to use
I
it for that.
didn't even think about it until I think it was Logan. I really think it was Logan from Newman Specials Woodwork that was cut an inch thick material with his. And it just shocked me. So,
So you're telling me that it can cut through inch thick material in a bow tie shape,
in a bow tie shape. In any shape,
Perhaps-
really, probably.
perhaps to fill an order that somebody requested.
Here's the thing. I'm having trouble fulfilling orders that I have. I don't need any more special orders.
Imagine what you could do with 8 hours a day.
I'd be happy splitting the difference at 6.
Dan, for the sake of everyone that didn't hear this from the in between show, what are your work hours usually for the business? 3 to 7, really? Wow, that's crazy. Those are his words. And again, by the way, we are really we're ragging on Dan today, but it's all
Today.
Let's just call it today. It's because we
Today.
see all the potential in Dan's shop, and Dan is sleeping on potential money, and more money would mean more tires and rims, but he doesn't. I think he likes the chase of the wheels and tires. He doesn't actually want them.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. It's fun at this point. It's a bit.
Oh, I caught this car. What do I do with it now? The outdoor dog.
Okay, I take it back. I don't think it was Logan. I think it may have been Steve Mosley over at what's his account name?
They don't all look the
Making
same,
it home.
Dan. You're
Making
the
it home.
worst.
Peter.
All right. Well, I guess let's get into our questions.
I take it back. It wasn't Steve Mosley either. Who was it? Okay. Doesn't
All right.
matter.
Let's play Dan's favorite song in the whole world. No, it's not Hoop. There it is.
Ask and wait, don't be coy. Time for the questions with the AWP boys.
I need to make a correction. It's whoop. There it is, not hoop.
Oh, I'm sorry.
There's a W
right.
in there.
I just
It's
How dare you?
the
Whoop.
W. I thought the
With an
W.
M.
Oh,
was
yeah, there's
silent.
an M in there too. Whoop.
Whoop. Oh, we're clearly not on top
And
of
if
it.
you're if you're looking at all the letters, like the word, whoomp, the M, there it is.
Oh, that's great. All right. Here's a question for Alex Adams. I believe this is part 2 to his glue up question. Although by the first half, you wouldn't know that it's a real question.
Hey guys, when you put it in, are you able to get it to go as deep as it needs to go? Because I've been having trouble making sure that it's all the way in, because if it's not, then it can get a little bit off alignment. And then when I go to put the other board on the domino, it starts to bind. So I'm curious if you have a foolproof way of putting your dominoes where it doesn't get misaligned and you can actually get the boards together a lot more smoothly during glue up.
I did not
yes.
like that.
I'm going to be honest. I have no idea what he was actually asking.
Do we have a way that you align long boards so that the dominoes don't bind?
I always do them on a bit of a loose setting, or I'll do
Yeah.
the mid. I like to do at least one tight, and then the rest kind of a loose. So
Yeah, if you're using the dominoes just for alignment, yeah, do the
definitely
middle.
do
Do the middle one where it's tight, and do the other ones loosey goosey.
I will say this:
Loosey-goosey?
Yeah.
if you don't give the domino's a great tool.
Also,
But if
calibrate your shit, man. Get
Yeah.
it together.
If you don't press well enough when you're cutting the hole, the domino will walk a little bit, and it can actually not elongate the hole, but make it wider, I guess, or like think of like the wide section of it. that'll be wider. And then when you're doing your alignment, your boards can actually be not perfectly flat. Mistake I've made in the past, and I wouldn't recommend it. But yeah, and then also always allow yourself some room for squeeze out. I don't think my dominoes for alignment or even for holding ever bottom out. Always want a little extra room in there, bro, for the glue squeeze out. I'm gonna keep it clean.
The gushing.
The gushing. Yeah.
All right, going back to the inch thick, it was Logan. I found the post. It was Logan. Yes. Sorry, go on.
They don't call him inch thick Logan for nothing.
Show title?
Yeah.
No. We already have a show title from the pre-show.
Is it moose related?
No, it's not.
Oh, okay.
It's not. You guys already forgot? It was so funny.
I just
actually, I think it was from the actual show.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Anyway,
was,
how do you align?
Giving up gray.
Yeah.
How do you align your glue ups with the domino, Dan?
I told you, you do a tight one in the middle, you do loosey goosey on the every other one. That way, it gives you a little wiggle room.
Oh, so what you're saying is I was right.
This time,
Dan was giving me so much crap on the stoop. That was the last week.
Because, oh yes, let's talk about this. I forgot about that. We were on the stoop last Saturday after we had Evan on, and we had some of the patrons in the stoop, and they were talking about how nobody agreed with me, and they agreed with Evan on one of the questions that was asked. I can't even remember what question it was.
Well, it was Alex on gluing up these giant tabletops, and we got more information during the stoop.
Right.
That changed some answers.
Oh, don't backpedal. Don't even backpedal.
Information changes. And,
also an angry elf. With two angry elves. Yes. So we were in the stoop, and Pete was like, "Actually, I agree with Dan, but I couldn't talk about that on the podcast." So
not what I said.
Exactly what he said. So
I was saying that he should do it all in one shot, but then he said, "These are narrower boards. I'm actually gluing up 8." I think he said
he was gluing up 8 in the actual original question.
I don't remember that from the phone call.
Play it back, Jim.
I don't have it available. I mean, it is right here, but I won't play it. I don't remember him saying the whole 8 part. That's why I was like, glue it up in one shot. But if it's 8, I was like, yeah, maybe do it in 2, because that was going to be a lot. But so Dan was like, "See, I told you." I'm like, "Okay, you're right." And he's like, "Yeah, admit it." And I was like, "Oh, calm down, Dan." Yeah, that was.
I didn't sound like that.
It was a higher pitch.
And then he called me an angry elf. You're right. It was a higher pitch.
I was watching a TikTok this past week, and some guy was recording himself, and another guy walked up and was like being a jerk to him, and he called him an angry elf, and that really pissed him off. So I was like, I'm gonna start calling people that when they're mean.
You're an angry elf. A great movie. I mean, I quote that movie.
Yes, I know it's from Elf, but like
a lot. But the one I always quote is always the "Bye, buddy. I hope you find your dad."
Bye,
yeah,
buddy.
just be careful who you say that to.
I've had it backfire on me before. I'm like, no, it's from Elf.
It's a thing.
It's a thing. It's a bit.
I got this idea that I'm just psyched about.
Oh, I thought you had like an app idea. I was like, hit me. I'm an app developer. I can do this.
I'm gonna murder
Go
something.
ahead, Braden. Hit us with the idea.
No, he was doing
There was a quote.
I know, but I want to know Braden's idea now.
Oh, well, if you see a place that says in the window that they've got the best cup of coffee in the world, they're lying.
How do you know that?
I've checked them all.
You checked your Yelp rating?
Checked them all. Gotta check them all. Gotta check them all.
Sounds like a Pokemon thing.
All right, speaking of Pokemon, Greg, Platt Valley Woodworks.
What is your threshold for markets being worth your time? When do you decide that a market isn't worth your time and effort? What can someone do to turn a bad market around the next year? Greg, Platt Valley Woodworks.
I mean, that's a great question and very topical.
Hey, Greg, when I get those answers, I'll let you know.
Wait, let's do the first question first. Hold on.
What is your threshold for markets being worth your time? When do you decide that a market isn't worth your time and effort?
So, like, at what point do you decide that it's not worth it?
That's actually a really tough question to answer, to be
Because you
completely
can't really do
honest.
it realistically beforehand unless a major job comes up and you're like, I can't.
Yeah,
do
and
it.
you just never know like what's going to come from the market like as a secondary sale, because we've gotten those, because Braden and I, well, we hand out Braden's cards mostly because I'm just like, I don't want any extra work, so you give out all your cards. But we give out Braden's cards all the time and he gets work from that. So like technically that came from the market, right? You've gotten quite a
Yeah,
bit
I
of
generally
work from
get.
stuff
I
like
generally
that.
get. I make more from after event sales than I do sales.
So it's not just about what you make at the market itself. I mean, it could be a secondary thing like that, or just making contacts to get other opportunities, which Braden has done that way too. So it's a really tough question to answer, to be perfectly honest, and not joking at all.
Yeah, and I gotta say, you won't know it's a bad day until like an hour in or 2 hours in or halfway through the day. And I do think it's in poor taste or bad etiquette to leave early.
Yeah, it's absolutely in poor taste.
Yeah, so like
We will not leave early. Once we're in, we're in. We're in for
Yeah.
the long haul.
We ride it out because we're getting lunch out of the day.
Yeah, we're usually some of the last people to even like tear down our tables.
Yeah, but we normally haul in like other tables as customers. So I mean, Dan and we hawk after the buzzer's buzzed. Like if somebody's here
We've
to give me
made
money.
sales as people are walking out.
Yeah.
So
Plus,
you don't throw in the towel.
I think it's important to also set your own mood for, like, if you're having a bad morning, let's say it starts at 9, it's going till 4, and by noon you realize you might not make your money back. Just enjoy it. Go check out some other vendors. Maybe you'll pick up some new things. Like, make the best of it. Go get some good food. There's usually food trucks at a lot of these places too. We had one market that, like, I'll never, in the middle of it, I was like, we're never doing this one again, because it was a summer event and it was on a weekend and it was at a place where, like, families came to, like, hang out with their kids. They had a bouncing ball, the blob or whatever, and like a playground, and they had ice cream, whatever. Oh, and there's also a little maker fair in the back. So I was like, yeah, we're never doing this again, but we got great food. We probably spent as much on food and like other stuff there as we made that day. And I'm pretty sure it was a wash on the actual fee, which was only $75.
So, like, let's say you broke even, but do you still feel like it was worth your time because you got a positive experience out of it?
No, you just make the best of it. Yeah.
Okay, so to answer his question, like straight on, like, if you're not at least making your table rent back, it's not worth it. But it could be worth it if depending on how you look at it.
Yeah.
It's just really hard to answer that question. I mean, because
it's usually a lot of days of stress leading up to it, like prepping. For those of us that aren't just like pulling up, like doing this all the time, or like just pulling up a tote, we have our checklist, whatever. Like, if most of us will prep up until the day. It's an early morning. It's set up. It's a lot of being on. Like, gotta be, hey, let's go. Hey, you want to try that?
That's
let's do a demo.
exhausting.
Like it is, because like you got to be, not your little like shop goblin. Let's be real.
No, you got to be salesman guy.
You got to be your best Braden out there, and like, you at the end of the day, you're exhausted and you only made negative money, or you only made $200. It's a little rough, because then you got to haul everything back and be like, all right, well, now I got to list it online. I wasn't hoping to bring this home, and it's rough, and that's when you reevaluate for next year.
Just having to haul it outside after you brought it inside. That stuff's heavy.
Yep.
Yeah, we need to get a lighter hobby.
I have that trolley still, remember?
I couldn't remember if I dreamed that or not. Did you get a new wagon for us?
Did it fall apart?
No. Here's the thing. I bought a a pull cart or something. It holds like 800 pounds. It's beefy, right? It's still in the box. So my mother-in-law moved out of our house finally last weekend, I think, or the weekend before. So she had a bunch of totes, and we put them into my truck, and we took them to her new apartment, and we hauled them all in one by one. And then we came home, and I looked down, and I saw the box of that cart still in the box, and I'm like, that would have
So you hold all of it without using a cart? I thought you were going to tell me that like you left it at her house.
No, it's still in my house in the box. I haven't even taken it out yet. So I'm glad we're talking because I can't forget that.
Yeah, I gotta haul all that stuff out of the attic.
Yeah, that sucks. That's
Dan will come over and help you out.
I need to get Nick Brim to help me put an elevator in my shop. That's what I need.
Because he's big time. He's being like featured in like professional company Instagram videos, so he's big shot. Nick Brim.
Yeah. He's Hollywooding us.
He's such a little badass. I love that dude. All right, here's the second part of that question.
What can someone do to turn a bad market around the next year? Greg, Platt Valley Woodworks.
Well, I think we kind of have to like turn the market around, I guess that same day, is just make the best of it. But what about for next year? I mean, you guys have done one where like you were basically giving stuff away, but you guys have you have a unique situation because you've done markets in the spring that you have to do to qualify for the same ones in the fall that do actually make you money.
And that's exactly why we're doing one this weekend. I don't think we're expecting to make a lot of money. At this point, just making back the table would be great.
Well, you did request a better spot and some other stuff, right? So you tried to improve it a little bit?
Yeah, we didn't get that. I would gladly just give them the money and not have to show up in the spring, which is weird because every now and then we have one in the spring and it pops off. And that's the hard part is it as long as the event is getting decent traction and as long as it's advertised well, a bad event doesn't necessarily make it a bad event. It just means this was a bad time. Like we've had plenty where we'll have a bad what's the high school that we did? West Side. Last fall we did pretty mediocre because construction just popped up like it wasn't supposed to happen. The weather was bad. And that's a fall event where we normally we kill it. Usually, and we've got an awesome spot there. So I don't know. Let's see. We made one that was bad better by just not doing it anymore. That's kind of it.
Yeah. Or, if you're committed to going back, try to look back at what you did sell, what actually sold, and try to focus more on that one product instead of spreading yourself too thin and making all kinds of things, because Braden and I do that, or I do that. We know we're going to sell whiskey smokers. It's just going to happen.
Yeah.
But I spend my time making cutting boards and all these other things, hoping that they're going to pop off, where I should have just focused on making whiskey smokers. That would have been the best case scenario of my time.
Because we sell...
Yeah.
We sell some stuff that's not whiskey. I mean, it's there, so we sell it. But we almost never are like, oh, shoot, we need to be like the fifth guy that's got 300 cutting boards. That's the the one that we're going to tomorrow or this weekend bothers me because there's like 7 other woodworkers there. Like there's a dude that all he makes is olive wood stuff, like charcuterie boards, and it's all just raw wood, which is annoying.
Gross.
I know that guy. It's not the guy, but like that. Yeah, there's always that one.
It's just natural charcuterie boards, and that's all I make.
The vendor events that they try at least not to double up people. They'll still be like, oh, that's so different, and they'll just they'll do both. And of course, they'll put that person ahead of you, and then you got the person walking up with an olive board, like, Oh, I bought one
Last
already.
fall, there was another woodworker like 3 booths down from us.
Yeah, this event, we are in a hallway with another woodworker, and they come
is
first.
this where we're at?
This is it, yeah.
Oh, fantastic.
So it's one of those things like this one's busy enough that we still do okay, but boy, I'd kick somebody in the shins to.
You got to set yourself
Like-
apart by making things that other woodworkers aren't making.
Yeah,
Whiskey
I mean,
smokers,
cutting
you
boards
know.
are easy, but unless you are like just killing it with cutting boards, if you can find something that you can make that other people aren't, which Dan and I mean, we harp on it, and it sounds lazy, but there's just not a lot of CNC guys in Omaha, I guess, that are doing craft fairs. So we just pump through the whiskey smokers, and then we do the demos and we play the music. It's
Which you're
that
not allowed to now.
Well, let's be honest. I'm going to do it. What are they going to do? Tell me to stop?
Tell me to go home. Oh, no.
Yeah.
No.
Oh no.
I mean, I will say though, like the best thing you can do after a bad event, if you see the writing on a wall, the best thing you can do for next year is not go to that event.
Just don't.
Just don't do it.
Do it.
Don't do it. And if you have a slow time at the booth, best thing you can do is start listing your stuff on Etsy or your website while you're there. I've done that before. I've listed live, so might as well.
Live.
I mean, usually it's like it's good lighting or wherever you're at, especially if you're outside. Just knock it out.
Oh, Dan and I don't do outside. We had a bad experience. We had an okay experience.
And to be fair, I try not to do outside like under a tent. I mean, outside like under a pavilion or something where like you're fresh air, but not,
We did outside the one time with no tent because we didn't have anything.
Oh, because you guys hate yourselves.
We do, yes. Well, this was like first year of us going at it together.
Yeah.
Dan, you remember that? The horse event?
Yes.
So they emailed, they're doing it again. And apparently it's inside now. It's in the German Society now. I deleted the email.
Hey, listen, best lesson you can learn is just to walk away from that one.
We did okay on that one, but same thing. It was other vendors after the show was over bought us out of like most of our inventory.
Yeah.
But
Plus,
I
we
could
had
just do
fun.
that online.
We did
have
some of the
fun.
other vendors.
That's when Dan and I were drinking though. So
Yeah.
we
Man,
brought
that was fun.
we brought margaritas.
We did.
Attaboy. These are margarita smokers right here.
That is. We were demoing them and giving drinks. I think we brought like 300 solo cups because we had no idea what was going to happen.
Came back with none of them.
Anyway,
yeah, that's all the questions. No, this is good insight because I mean we're getting into that, and I kind of hinted at it this time of the year when it's like it's slow this time of the year. This is the time of the year where everyone kind of like panics if you don't have a little stockpile of cash or pivots the business, or it's a good time to prototype stuff because it's a slow time. There is a lot of craft fairs, ironically, around this time of the year, but I don't know if people are out there like buying,
they're not. The craft fairs are basically just the high school events, like the teams, and it's just a way for them to, because they require you to do it to get in for the fall.
See, I haven't run into one of those yet. That seems,
really? Oh, it's all of them out
I've
here.
just must have dodged the bullet. I also haven't done that many.
Do you do high schools?
fairs.
Or you
I
do
did-
more like farm events?
No, I did high school twice, and it was fine, but it was spread out through like a large. We were in like one, like what used to be the cafeteria, I guess. But then there's people in hallways, and then there's people in the gym, and it was like a good like half a mile walk through just the whole thing.
That's exactly what we're doing this weekend.
Yeah, so
We're in
it's-
a hallway next to the gym. It smells amazing.
so it could be
Between the
interesting.
gym and the pool and the boys' locker. We're between the
Ooh.
two doors to the boys' locker room.
Just stand
then
in front
we're-
of it and
then we're
rat
smoking-
tail each other the whole time.
And then we're smoking wood chips. So it is a cacophony of aromas.
Cacophony. Word of the day calendar.
You should get a fog machine instead of smoking. You're just
I
like,
have
"Can you
a
just do
fog
this?"
machine.
I'm just going to show up and have gas. You'll be fine.
That'll work out.
Sir, did you just shit yourself? Nope. That's the demo.
That's the bathrooms. Which I'm going to.
If you hear something, it's just a cacophony of smells.
Screams.
As Dan runs
Screams.
away, Braden's just screaming, bye, 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 bye. Speaking of which, let's wrap it up.
All right. Yep.
Oh,
Yeah.
God, yes.
Guys,
Yay!
I want to give a huge shout out to our sponsor, Bill Burkle over at WTB Woodworking. They got all the stuff you need for your shop and take your shop to the next level. Go check out their showroom in Huntingdon Valley, PA. You can get some discounts locally in store on not just tools, but woods, hardwoods, softwoods, medium density woods, plywoods, and custom slabs and millwork. They also do all the drying on site, so go check them out. Dan, who do you want to thank?
I want to thank our patrons, and not you two. Thank you to our patrons.
An angry Santa.
Well, at least I'm not an angry elf. Elves. Thanks to our patrons, you help keep this cacophony of laughs and witty banter going. I just wanted to say cacophony. Is that really a word? I'm not sure it is. Somebody look it up. If you want to join our patronage, you can go to iloveawp.com and get signed up there, because it'll take you directly. Oh, I had a little burp in my throat. It'll take you directly to our Patreon page. Please help. Send help, please.
And if you sign up for any of our patron levels, you get entered in to win a pretty dope t-shirt and shop banner every single month. Every single month. And
Confirm.
it's different.
Also, sorry, go on, Braden. I'm sorry. Don't be an angry elf. I'm sorry. Go.
Go ahead, Dan.
Don't forget, we have a thing coming up on May 16th. It's called the Midwest Maker Meetup. I didn't know if anybody was going to say it, so I was like,
Yeah.
do I
Is
do it?
the
was probably
next
gonna bring it
word
up.
out of my mouth?
Sorry, B-Town. Do it.
Yep. Make sure you come on out to Omaha, Nebraska for the Midwest Maker Meetup, because it's going to be May. And come hang out with all of your favorite makers and some of the ones that you don't like Pete.
Hey,
But it'll be fun. We promise. We promise at least 50% fun.
speaking of 50% fun, we're also going to be doing our Q1 patron call. We're going to be doing that at some point in March, so make sure to pay attention to the calendar. Not the calendar, sorry, the posts on Patreon. We're going to be doing a little poll to see what weekend works best for you guys. We're probably shooting for a Sunday at around 6 p.m. Eastern, so we'll let you guys know. You guys let us know what weekend works best for you. So
We'll let you know to let us know.
Oh, and
we'll
we'll
let you know.
Let you know once you let us know on what day it's going to be.
You know?
Boom, boom, boom. I want you in
All
my
right.
room. I love y'all. Bye, 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 bye. See you next one. Bye, 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 bye.
Bye, 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 bye.
Stay classy, cacophony.